Hey guys, it's Aaron Respect. Doom 2016 was a breath of fresh air, a perfect mix of old school FPS action and modern mechanics. But then something changed. Doom Eternal improved a lot of things, but at the cost of gutting others. Multiplayer? Abandoned. The community-driven content? Gone. The future of the franchise? It's all on the Dark Ages. So let's talk about how Doom is getting worse.
We've got 10 years of making modern Doom games together, and we've done better with every game we've made.
You sure about that? You sure about that?
When Doom 2016 dropped, it did everything right. The movement was buttery smooth, the guns had weight, the glory kills were satisfying as hell. And for multiplayer fans, we got a full-fledged PvP multiplayer mode created by Certain Affinity. It featured classic modes like Deathmatch, Domination, a King of the Hill inspired mode, and on top of that we got a fully functional map editor, Snap Map. Although it could have been better, but that's what sequels are for, no? It was created with the help of Escalation Studios, now known as Bethesda Game Studios, and with it players could make entire campaigns, horde modes, and even the craziest game modes. It wasn't perfect, but it kept the game alive long after launch, and what would have made those modes a lot better is a ranking system and a theater mode. In the end, we got what we got, and it still made Doom 2016 feel like a complete package, a full, well-rounded experience. A game that respected both its single player and multiplayer roots. But then, Doom Eternal came out and all that changed. Now don't get me wrong, Doom Eternal improved a lot of things and was a hell of a lot of fun to play. It had more movement options, better enemy variety, and a combat loop that forced you to use every weapon strategically. But in the process, id Software made some questionable decisions. First off, Snap Map, gone. Completely abandoned, no official replacement, no real mod tools at launch, just nothing. Then there's multiplayer. Where Doom 2016 had traditional PvP mode, Doom Eternal replaced it with battle mode. Instead of classic arena combat, you got a 2v1 mode where two demons fight a slayer. And shocker, it flopped. Battle mode lacked balance, variety, and most importantly, players. Matches were lopsided, the slayer felt overpowered, and the demons felt like they were playing a completely different, chunkier game. And yeah, id tried to fix it, but updates were slow and eventually they just gave up. No deathmatch, no classic modes, just a broken, ignored 2v1 mode, and now if you try to find a match, you'll be sitting there longer than the Marauder boss fight.
And then there's the Marauders, whose weaknesses are nothing!
So now, we're excited to share with you a look at our most ambitious game yet.
So with all these issues, you'd think id Software would go back and correct course, right? Bring back a proper multiplayer mode or at least give us some robust community tools? Well, no. Doom the Dark Ages will focus exclusively on a single player campaign, no multiplayer, no snap map, not even a jump button. I get it. id Software wants to go all in on delivering a more expansive and immersive campaign experience. They're adding giant mechs and dragons, who cares about the multiplayer? But Doom was never just about the single player. It was one of the games that put online multiplayer on the map. Doom 1 and 2 invented deathmatch, Doom 3 had PvP, and Doom 2016 kept the tradition going. But Doom Eternal got abandoned. Battle mode was supposed to get updates, but id Software just kinda gave up. And now with the Dark Ages, it seems like multiplayer isn't even in consideration. What makes this even more frustrating is that they could have outsourced the multiplayer to a studio like Certain Affinity, like they did in 2016. That way they could have kept the campaign team focused on the single player, while giving the fans a proper PvP experience. Other games can pull it off, why can't Doom? The problem isn't just Doom's multiplayer is gone, it's that Doom is losing its identity. The franchise started as a fast-paced, moddable, community-driven FPS that could be played solo or with friends. Doom isn't just a single player game, it never was, but Doom the Dark Ages, we're heading in that direction. Don't get me wrong, the Doom campaigns have been amazing to play, and I have high hopes for Doom the Dark Ages, but is Doom still heading in the right direction? Let us know in the comments below what you think, and should Doom bring back multiplayer? And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.
And make something that's good enough to become the best game id has ever made.
But that is for you to decide.